Yes, sir. 3, 2, 1. We are now live and direct. You know what I mean? With another live segment from yours truly, No Cap, KC, and Parrish. We are back with another live segment. What's up with you, man? How you doing? Appreciate
Oh,
everybody stopping by to come in and holler at us. What's up with my partner, man?
oh man, same shit, different day. Same shit, different day. What you been having? What you been doing?
Oh man, training and training people. That's what I do. Inside the gym and outside the gym. Focus on my own personal goals so I can continue to learn and continue to teach. You know.
That's that part right there. What I've been doing. I ain't been doing nothing. Now look, P. I was thinking about something. I'm gonna do something different.
Okay, but before you do that, what's that right there, man? uh, what you got, man?
We create new content. Hey
Yeah, I'm
man,
talking about.
shout out to the person who sent me this.
You still don't know?
Man, listen, man. When God starts sending you blessings, man, all you do is say
Jesus.
thank you.
Thank you.
Man, listen, gotta put people in your place for a reason, season, or a lifetime. And when God start making blessings come down, man, you don't ask why, you don't ask how, you just say thank you. You
Yeah,
feel me? So,
you hit me and then called me back to back like, man, you sent me this. I said, nah, I didn't send it. I wish I could have took credit for it. It's a hell of a gift.
hey, man, to the one who sent it, man, thank you, man. Much love, many blessings,
Shout out
man.
to you.
Man,
Appreciate you.
made me
Appreciate you.
smell like this.
Man, that means somebody was listening. That means somebody was paying attention. And that means somebody believes in the movement and what's going on and just felt like it was the right place and they purpose to go ahead and do that. So that's big, man. You know what I mean?
Hey,
They say it's the small things that count, but it really ain't small when you count it. It's big.
hey, listen. I was gonna ask you this question. Now, one of my folks used to ask me this all the time. And I had kind of got away from it, but I'm gonna run it today. I want to make sure I ask people this every day now. Every time we do a show, I'm gonna ask this question. I'm gonna start with you. What are you grateful for today?
I'm grateful for well, what I already said. You know what I mean? I'm just grateful for the ability to be able to continue to learn so I can continue to teach. My whole purpose in continuously learning is not just for myself, but my main purpose is to learn and that I pray for and I'm grateful for is the ability to continue to learn so I can continue to teach. That's within my home, with my son, my my lady, that's my family, my mother, my father, my brothers, my nieces and nephews, aunts and uncles, grandparents, and all of my members that I'm blessed to work with through the brand. And then also this brand that we are building together, No Cap. So in every way that I can continue to build and grow, so that I can continue to learn, so I can continue to teach. That's one of the biggest things that I'm grateful for, having that ability and being able to put wisdom into practice.
Hey, that's good. I'm grateful for I'm grateful every day that I get to wake up and get the opportunity to do something that um that I love doing. You know what I'm saying? Grateful
Yeah,
for every day that I get the opportunity. You know, as long as God wake me up every day and wake up my family every day, man, it's an opportunity for me to be a better person than I was. I'm grateful for the people, some of the people and the lessons that God put in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes God will give you a blessing, and your
yeah,
blessing can be a lesson, and
yeah,
sometimes the lesson is the blessing. So I'm
yeah.
grateful for
For
that
sure.
that I'm able to distinguish the two. I'm thankful for I don't really say names on here, and
Yeah, yeah,
I
no,
ain't gonna
no.
start. But today I'm going to mention one person,
Uh-oh.
one person, one person. You don't really
Uh-oh.
get this, and it's going to be Geraldine.
Okay.
Geraldine don't even be on it. She don't even be watching. So she don't even know I'm giving her this shout out. She don't
Okay.
even know. But I'm gonna relay this message back to her later. I'm saying thank you. I'm thankful for Geraldine because Geraldine put people in situations in place that make things shake. And I just love the hustle that she do and the people that she puts around you and the
Yeah.
energy that she brings and the people that she brings forth. And so that's one of the people that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for many people, my sisters, brothers, moms, cousins, you, a whole bunch of things. But today, and the only time that y'all gonna hear me mention the name
Mm-hmm.
is today. But I'm definitely grateful. I'm grateful for you hitting me back and be, nigga, I'm grateful for meeting you, nigga, in 8th grade, 7th grade at
Indeed.
Shipman Middle School. Nigga, I'm grateful for meeting
Indeed.
you, because if I
Indeed.
didn't meet you in 7th grade, whether 7th or 8th grade, whatever grade it was,
Yeah.
nigga, we wouldn't be here today. And this is
Indeed.
exposing our age, but this is a good damn near, what, 30 years later?
Yeah, but that ain't too much to expose because motherfuckers looking. You know what I'm talking about? Like, hey now, Satan now. You know what I'm talking
Hey,
about?
man,
Hey,
look here, man.
if it was 40 years, 50 years later, man, and a motherfucker walking around looking, you know what I'm talking about? Hey man, that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm talking about? So it's a blessing. I'm grateful for that. You understand
Man,
me?
look, we got up in there. They saying, they say,
Now,
man,
let's go to
church,
the
P,
yeah.
they say P, twin cousin,
Appreciate you,
sex,
cuz.
search, wife,
Appreciate you,
tune in.
cuz.
Ali Bo,
Appreciate you,
what's happening?
cuz.
I'm gonna tell, hey, my nigga Ali Bo, I'm gonna tell you a story about him in a minute.
So we mentioned another name. I guess we ain't mention names unless we tell stories, because when we tell stories, sometimes we don't bring the names in. But yeah, your wife is definitely a big thing to be grateful for, you know. So man, yeah, y'all let us know in the chat what y'all grateful for. We grateful for y'all, man, tuning in and rocking with us, because when we get off here, y'all don't know, when our chat be popping like that, that nigga use midnight cocoa beans. Who you talking about to die to yada to keep the West color from being
Why I can't see that? Hey,
but when we get off here and the chat be popping, that's one of the biggest things that we talk about. Like, man, the chat was popping today, man. That was dope to have the interaction. So we definitely are grateful for y'all. Appreciate y'all, man.
hey, I got a goal and a dream set out. You know what I'm saying? That it's a personal one of mine, but at the same
Yeah,
time, it goes with us at the same time too, because you know what I'm saying, it's a family thing what we do right here. But my ultimate goal is to sit in front of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. You know what I'm saying? And be in front of the Mercedes-Benz, be in the Mercedes-Benz, you know what I'm saying, stadium,
yeah,
packed out,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, giving people life and giving people these gems.
Man,
You know
for
what I'm saying?
sure.
That's my
Stadium to
personal
stadium.
goal. Right.
Just
You know what I'm
stadium to
saying?
stadium.
That's a
Oakland
personal,
Coliseum, nigga,
man,
we coming. You know what I'm saying?
Mercedes-Benz Stadium, both
Stadium,
of
we
them.
coming. You know what
Shit,
I'm saying?
all of them. But that's the goal, man. No cap, no cap.
No
You
cap.
feel me? Just
The
like
knowledge and
that.
wisdom of KC and Parrish. And thank you for tuning in to another live episode. Indeed. Well, before we had went off on that tandem, you was about to go into your thing, but I wanted you to give a little background on your mic, because I know that came in today and that was a good surprise, man. And you got the I ain't gonna give it all away, but you got the backdrops and the sound effects. You know what I mean? And you might be the right person to have the sound effects.
I might be too, for real, for real. Nah, man, that was a real so listen, this when I say blessings come when you don't even think about it, because I wasn't even expecting nothing. I was think I was just texting you, like, bro, we get what time you gonna be ready? And I looked at
Yeah,
my phone and the Ring camera came up. And I'm like, damn, somebody at my door.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I see it's the Amazon, man. I'm like, I didn't even order nothing.
yeah,
So I go downstairs because I'm thinking, man, he didn't deliver something to the wrong house.
yeah.
Let me go get it before he leave, or maybe it's one of my neighbors. Maybe I might gaffle him, maybe I might not.
Maybe I might compliment.
Right. So I get downstairs, I was gonna take it to him. But I look and I see my name on it. I'm like, damn, this is a box. I know damn well I didn't order nothing. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So fuck ordered me something. So I bust the package open. I feel like a little kid at Christmas time.
yeah, shut up.
Microphone. I said, this nigga P. I'm thinking this fool sending me some shirts. This nigga sending me some shirts. Nigga, this
Yeah.
nigga send me a microphone. P, you send me this? Nah. Let me call my sister. See, you send me this?
That's what I said. I said it had to be
Nah.
sis.
Maybe it was your brother. Bro, you send me this? Hell no, bro ain't sending me this. Moms, you send me this? Nah. Do. Hey, you sent this? Question mark. Who the fuck sent me this? Now I'm going through it. I'm just, you gonna send a response? Jesus. I was like, won't he do it?
I was like, Jesus sent it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. Then somebody told me it was a Christmas gift. So thank you. You know what I'm saying? Much appreciation. Um, so
That
that
was
was
dope.
dope. Yeah, it got all the little gifts and gadgets and all that good stuff on it. So when I learn what I'm doing with it and figure it out, ooh, y'all gonna love the content that I'm. They done gave the wrong person the buttons to be
That's why I
pushing.
said you probably the right one. That's why I said.
Y'all done
That's
gave the
why I
wrong
said.
person buttons to be pushing. But y'all did it.
Y'all
Y'all
did it.
did
Y'all,
it.
they
Y'all
gave you the
did it.
buttons. Somebody
Oh
say,
man.
hey, I'm in here, bro. 200 Clutch Clan. Shout out to you, man.
I can't see nothing, but I'm pretty sure that's our folks over there from Good Dad Bad Son. And
Oh,
they be
okay.
yeah,
Shout
they
out
say
to
they
you.
ready. They said y'all gotta be ready because we finna come with the crossover podcast. And y'all
So
don't
we
even know where no cap finna go. We finna go.
Yeah, so we what we did is well KC went on to it's called Good Dad, Bad Dad,
Bad
or
son, good
Bad
dad,
Son.
bad son.
Good Dad, Bad Son. He did a segment on the air. Y'all make sure y'all go check them out. Definitely make sure you go check out the episode featuring KC. And then what we were talking about is doing a crossover where we do a crossover and we're able to we go on their show, they go come on ours, but then we go set it up to where we stream live from both of ours. So their audience will have us there as guests, and our audience right here will have us with them on as guests. So we just working on building and growing the platform in every way that we can. So we appreciate y'all.
Man, what's this Kanye? I'm gonna go random on a tandem work this piece. What's this Kanye bar right here when he said if she couldn't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexis.
Oh,
That was a
oh.
hard ass bar.
They
You know what
said
I'm
no.
saying?
Somebody said no. We just shouted them out, but somebody said no. It's me, Alexis. Cam changed the name. Shake my head, but I'm here.
Hey, hey, man, look, man, that's good.
He
Look,
just
man.
says,
Hey,
okay, for the car now, daughter,
hey,
Alexis.
y'all, welcome to the podcast, man. I'm glad we got y'all in here, man, talking
So before
good
I cut
game.
you off,
Go ahead.
what you? No, I said before I had cut you off. You was about to say something before I cut you off. So
I don't
what
remember.
you had? You was about to tell me what you had up for the day. You was rubbing your hands. You like, man, this gonna be a good one. And
Yeah, I
you had
forgot.
something you forgot,
I
but
got
what?
it. I forgot. It'll come back to me. So, since y'all in here real quick, let me give y'all the trivia question of the day. I'm gonna give y'all
I
two
don't
of
even
them.
know it.
No, you don't. Trivia question of the day. I thought about two of them. Let me look like I'm in the microphone though. Give y'all this content. I'm fucking with you. Listen. Trivia question of the day. I was watching something on TV. Wrestling. Who was your favorite wrestler growing up in our generation? And then what's the difference between our generation wrestling and this generation wrestling?
Mm. You go get the names, or you want us just to yell some stuff out?
Nah, I'm gonna let you yell it out because mine was I had three.
Ultimate
Brett,
Warrior.
that was one of them, nigga. I ain't even like how you just jumped in there with the shit. That was my
You
answer.
said yell them out. Now you gonna
Oh,
say you
I rewind. They getting back my answer. It's bring that shit back. Mine is Bret the Hitman Hart,
mm-hmm.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Your sister just said that.
Yep, like look, and then Shawn Michaels, nigga, and it's still Ultimate Warrior, but you stole my shit, so I'm gonna go with uh Shawn Michaels, nigga, HBK, Heartbreak.
Ultimate
Who you?
Warrior for sure. Ultimate
Mm-hmm.
Warrior. I mean, if I'm naming more, I mean I can go through a list, but you don't remember old school Coco Beware?
Ah, Birdman and JYD,
You know what I mean?
Ted
You got
DiBiase.
yeah. I mean, the Undertaker. That's one of the you know what I mean. Undertaker was a cold character. The Rock, I know people. You know what I mean. I couldn't really tell you the difference between now and then though because I don't watch wrestling.
Now,
Old school Birdman for sure. Yeah, I don't really watch wrestling now. What I have seen is that it's a lot more ladies in the
yeah,
wrestling arenas now. So if I was to say a difference, I would say that there's a lot more professional wrestlers from the women's side.
I would think that the difference would be like I don't again. I remember when
New World Order, yeah.
The steel cage. Remember when the steel
Oh,
cage
the
used to be
steel
like
cage, yeah,
blue bars and
yeah,
they used to be bleeding. Then they
yeah,
changed
yeah,
it to where it was like a fence. Like
yeah.
yo, what the fuck?
The
That ain't no
Royal
cage, man.
Rumble.
That's a fucking you put a nigga in a fence.
How nobody said Hulk Hogan? What? Why nobody said Hulk Hogan?
He wasn't a favorite, nigga. Ric Flair, Nature
Ric
Boy,
Flair, woo,
woo. You know that was a good one. That was a good one. And then I had another one, P. Um, I had another one. But before I do that, let's talk some sports. Let's talk some sports. You
he
been
race.
watching who they say? He
Hulk Hogan.
racist. Oh yeah, he is racist. And his son like to kill people in cars and shit. Now let me not say that. Take that back. Rewind. Sports players. You see they trying to trade Giannis to Houston?
Yeah. What?
Right.
To
Right.
Houston?
Yeah. But I think Houston like we don't want to break up our core for Giannis. But is Giannis overrated, bro?
Now, see, this is the thing. It's easy to say that right now when things not going how the people expected them to go when Dame came over there. Because if you ask that question 2.5 years ago, I think he got an MVP under his belt, or he was up for an MVP, but I think he got an MVP under his belt. He got a championship ring under his belt. Like, he was the guy. He might be the NBA Finals MVP too. I'm not sure, but we got to check that. But now, when Dame got there, and people thought with Dame coming and him being who he was at that time, that they was gonna be a problem, and they just having problems. You know what I mean? They just having problems. They not playing up nowhere close to the expectations up to this point. So maybe the issue was that when Dame came, Giannis didn't know how to be, number one and number two stars on the team together. I don't know what the issue is. I have no idea. But so now it's easy to say he's overrated because they're not living up to the expectations. But I don't want to jump.
I'm just asking is he overrated because everybody he's not overrated because the nigga he be doing this thing. But
MVP 2 times, defensive MVP, and finals MVP. So I was correct. He was a 2-time MVP, not just once, and he was the finals MVP, and he was a defensive MVP. So all those things came before before Dame, if I'm not mistaken. I think none of that came with Dame.
But then he had Chris Middleton, nigga. He had Drew
no
Holiday.
Middleton.
That nigga had squad. That nigga had
what Brown
squad,
said.
bro.
No Middleton.
That nigga had squad. But that's why I asked, is he overrated? And do he get to? Is we giving players too much power on teams? Because you see how that nigga brother the coach got fired because he told his brother, nigga, you just stealing checks. Because the brother with that garbage, Thanos, Akatupo, whatever fuck, that nigga was trash. That nigga garbage.
Oh, 1-time MVP, 2-time defensive MVP. Okay.
Just saying, is Giannis better than, let's say, is Wemby gonna be better than Giannis? Wemby?
Yeah.
He young. You think so?
Yeah. I think so. That don't mean that Giannis is overrated, but I think
Jokic better than Giannis? Joker? What about Porzingis?
I don't know, but I think young cuz the first one you said, I think he's going to be better because he do everything. Put it like this, I feel like he can do everything Giannis can do, but he has some things that he can do that Giannis does not do like he does. Like his dribbling, his ability to create just off the ball without playing like a big man. He can create off the ball like Kevin Durant.
And my next question is Ant Edwards. Is he the next? I know he's like is he the face of the NBA now? Once LeBron goes? Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards. Is he the face of the NBA once LeBron gone?
That's who they prepping. And I don't think it's a bad prep.
So no Ja? No Ja? Ja ain't gonna be the face?
Well, here's the thing. Ja Morant, raw, super dope. However, the media be crucifying niggas daily. You know what I mean? And so he got to just be careful with the media. and all that to be the face of the NBA. You also have to be able to balance that. It's a weight on the shoulders. It's a, you know what I mean? And you got to be able to know who you are, stand your ground as who you are, not be led by the media, but at the same time, you do, if you want to be the face of not a franchise, if you want to be the face of the NBA, which houses all these franchises, you can't be just pulling out pistols and shit on your, or whatever he was. I never even saw
Hey,
her.
Niecy. Oh, no, I'm listening to y'all saying hello to my Niecy.
Yeah,
Hello.
they like light skins. Nigga, you light skinned. Uh, but nah, I think that Anthony Edwards is definitely has the ability to, and Anthony Edwards ain't light skinned, but I think that he has the ability to be the face of the NBA. We
You
shall
see,
see.
they trying to bring Zach LaVine over there to Charlotte with LiAngelo Ball. That'll go
Yeah,
crazy. Cause
yeah.
Charlotte don't give a fuck if they
You
lose.
mean
Charlotte,
LaMelo? LaMelo.
LaMelo,
Yeah.
Melo, yep. They trying to bring Zach LaVine. And here's the thing: LaVine is the scorer that Charlotte needs because Charlotte don't care if they're losing or not. Charlotte is out there playing basketball to have fun. They don't care. They
Yeah.
like shit, nigga. We gonna win. We gonna lose. We gonna play how we want to play.
Ain't
We
no
ain't
pressure on them. It ain't no
right.
pressure.
We ain't trying to go beat Boston and shit. We just out here having fun playing our game. But if they bring Zach LaVine in there, then it start looking a little different. And I think that'll be a good look. And then that'll be a whole bunch of light skinned niggas on the team. And for us, redder colored people.
Boy, you light as that beige wall behind you. I don't know what you talking about.
Nigga, me and you the same damn complexion damn near.
Shit
I mean,
me.
you got a little bit more, but
Shit, man. Shit me.
whatever.
Jason Tatum or Wemby? Who you taking?
For what? And like what? And like if I had to put him on my
Player.
team,
Just
I'm
player.
taking I'm gonna take Wemby because he's younger and he a big man. I'm gonna take Wemby because he's younger. But Jason Tatum don't really finish the way Jason Tatum is spotty. He's a great player, but it's Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is the dog on that team.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown is Scottie Pippen, where Tatum's supposed to be Jordan, even though it's reversed, right? But
I don't
Jaylen
know. I
Brown,
think I might go with Tatum. I don't know.
how? Jaylen Brown be the dog. Jaylen Brown played defense.
No,
He
I'm talking about
scored.
out of
Oh,
Wemby and Tatum. I'm not talking about out of
yeah. The only
Brown.
reason I said Wemby because Wemby younger and he's taller.
Yeah.
And
And he's a
and if
problem.
yeah, and if you let him, and once he get that right, if Wemby models his game after Tim Duncan
Mm-hmm.
with a
Well,
mixture of
Kevin Durant. He
Kevin
needs to,
Durant.
yeah. He needs some
So
of that Kevin
you
Durant.
put that give him a Tim Durant kind of a feel, a Tim Durant-esque. Let him
Yeah.
play like that, where he got that killer mentality, but still know how to keep his composure and play. You know
And
what I'm
play
saying?
fundamental down.
And play fundamental. That's where
But
Wemby gonna be dangerous.
I can see Tatum growing into like a Kobe type style, where as he matures in his just age and his game, he can get that he can start to become like Killer Cole because he can shoot. He got a solid mid range, and if he can be and he can get to the basket. If he get that more of that killer, you know what I mean? Like, because you got to remember, it was a time when they were saying LeBron needed to learn, get that killer in him. And Charles Barkley was one of the main people that was on him about it. Because they would say he would always find his way to sit in the corner when it was down to when he's supposed to have a ball in his hand and the game on the line. He would start passing and getting it, and he had to develop that. And then once he did, he never turned it off. So if Tatum matures in that way and then gets that grown man killer, man, he could be a cold dude, man, because he got all the intangibles.
Yeah. Now,
but Ant
I'm gonna
Davis
go.
got that killer already. Ain't nobody got to preach it to him. He's a
Anthony,
natural born killer.
Anthony Edwards or Anthony Davis? Because Anthony Davis
Anthony
big
Edwards.
fragile ass.
Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is a natural born killer.
That nigga Anthony Davis, he be showing out when he want to, and then it's like that nigga goes. That nigga's either a dog or he fragile. Like, nigga, nigga. Go to the
Yeah,
Warriors, nigga, and be good, nigga.
come to
Go
the
to the
Warriors
Warriors, nigga.
and
Yeah,
be great.
nigga. Steph need help, nigga. That was a message for you. Let's talk about some football.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite team we're gonna speak on today, the
Switching over to
Raiders.
football, the Raiders.
Yeah. Guess what?
Yeah.
We have the number one tight end in the NFL, and he's a rookie. Brock Bowers, by far the best tight end the best rookie tight end. But fuck, he's number one tight end in the league. But
Mm-hmm.
and only one who I would think that's even close to him right now would be Sam Laporta from Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Raiders. We suck, but we got the best tight end. So that's a win. And we're going to fire a bunch of people at the end of the year. And guess what else? Devontae Adams, still fuck you. Because you left us and you over there and you suck, nigga. And fuck you and you suck, nigga. And they going to fire Aaron Rodgers' ass and they going to fire you too.
Bringing up the Raiders is
nigga.
crazy. Bringing up the Raiders is crazy. Somebody say, I know we was having a great in-depth conversation about basketball, and we switched venues real quick and went all the way to the Raiders. But when you are a die-hard Raiders fan, when you are a die-hard Raiders fan, that's liable to happen at any time. And you definitely gotta hang your hat where you can until the Raiders are back at the top, where it's been some time since they've been there. So yeah. But you getting on what's name here every show. Goddamn, leave him alone at some point.
No, fuck that nigga. Who said that? Who said that? You said that? They fuck that nigga Devontae. That nigga shouldn't have left. Bitch ass nigga. Hey.
Yeah, but let me see. Somebody said Wembley, Davis having his best year so far. Davis, he balling right now.
Yeah, he is. He better. He better. D'Angelo Russell ain't it. LeBron finna get up out of there. We know Bronny ain't coming up out the G League no more. And so, who else? He
the
better
white
do
boy
something.
The white boy that scored 37 last night.
Hey, well, I didn't see it. So good job, white boy who scored 37 last night, but it still ain't your team.
I think he hit 9 3-pointers. He's a rookie.
It still ain't his team. The Lakers is Anthony Davis'
rookie,
team.
Though. He a
it's
rookie.
All good. It's all good. You still got to run through Anthony Davis.
So, no. That's why he able to hit like that, though, because all he got to do is do his job, knock down jumpers. You know what I mean? But so now that we bounce back and forth, but let's get back to the football. So what else you have for football? You just wanted to get on what's the head?
That's
daily.
It.
Daily, you got to get on
That's it. We moving on. Hey, tell you this. Let me tell you a conversation I had the other day.
Yeah.
It was a good conversation. It's going to lead me to where I want to talk to you.
Vikings.
So, Minnesota. I told niggas all day Minnesota will be in the playoffs, and they're not going to win it because Detroit's going to win it. But Sam Darnold, nigga, the best quarterback that they got in Minnesota right now, and he doing this thing, and Minnesota is a nice team. And I know J.J. McCarthy's supposed to come out next year and play and all that good shit. Nigga, re-sign Sam Darnold. Let Sam Darnold go out there and ball out until he can't ball out no more because he is killing with them weapons. Their running game is picked up. Let Minnesota cook. And Minnesota is going to be a real factor. If they keep Sam Darnold there for the next 2 years, Minnesota going to be a problem. But right now, it's looking like Detroit and Kansas City. That's my pick for the Super Bowl. Can them two niggas be in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they're not in the same division.
Detroit NFC?
They're not in the same division.
If Detroit is NFC, then it should be Detroit and Kansas City. But if not, that's right. Yeah, then there you go. That's my pick right there. And I think Detroit will beat Kansas City. Detroit is a problem.
If they run the ball like they can.
Detroit.
Shout out to them running backs. Shout out to the running backs literally running the league. Making everybody look good. Coaches, making goddamn QBs look good. Shout out to them running backs. And in case you don't know why my folks got that stone cold face on the other side, is because we had a huge debate, 2 shows last season, I guess you could say now, last year, and he was talking crazy, like everybody was talking crazy about running backs. And look at the running backs, man. Shout out Saquon, hey, who got his paper. Shout out Derrick Henry, hey.
David Montgomery and
Shout out the
Jameer
boys
Gibbs, nigga. That's
and
the
Jameer
ones,
Gibbs,
nigga.
hey. Shout out the running
and
backs.
Joe Mixon going crazy too.
Oh, shout out the Bays home. Shout out the Bays home. Every time he hit Cuzzo, he hit, that's his celebration. And if they don't know that's from the Bay. That's Cuzzo, little Cuz. No. Whose song he do is he do the dance every time when he scored. That's Cuz who got the song. Little Cuz from the city. God dang it. Big Weapon. Like I'm bench pressing. Don't. Stunner Man. Thank you.
Anyway.
Yeah, Barkley and Henry both deserve to be given the most absolute props for going to new teams, being, very mature in their years in football, and how they are handling themselves and actually helping the teams get to opportunities that, they probably wouldn't have without these guys. They are huge weapons. And they deserve every check that they get and every dollar that they get, and they really need to get more bread for real.
I'm finna tell you this story, P. I'm finna tell you this story. Check this out. Bobby was telling me this story about this girl this girl was at Wendy's, right? She was at Wendy's, and when she was at Wendy's, I guess she seen a dude who she felt would be a good fit for her partner, right?
Mm.
So she gets Buddy number and slides it off to her partner, and she like, oh, nigga, so she hands it off to her partner, and when she do that, her partner says, I guess she talked to the nigga, but she says she don't want to talk to the dude because dude is the shift lead at Wendy's. And she says he's too old to be working at Wendy's, and it seemed like he don't have no drive or no passion or in his life because he's still working at Wendy's. So she threw the nigga number away, say she ain't gonna mess with a nigga who working at Wendy's. And I guess that was they topic of conversation, because I guess they say, did you even talk to the dude and see what he about and what is he trying to do 5 year, 10 year, what's his goal? And I thought about that and I said, well, damn, she don't know if she just blocked her blessing or not. You judging the nigga based off of Wendy's. And this is where I go with perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because you saying the nigga work at Wendy's for 10 years. Well, and he's the lead. So what it told me was the nigga got stability. The nigga got a job. The nigga is the leader in his job. You know what I'm saying? So he's in a leadership role. Who the fuck? The nigga bills got to be paid, right? So why would you judge because you only 1 foot in and 1 foot out from being what you call it, broke, right?
Yeah.
Where you don't have no job. Any day we can have
what you call it?
broke. So
yeah, I think that's what they call it.
This where I was going with this. In judging a book by its cover. Don't judge books by their cover, because she don't know what that man could have offered, or what if you don't talk to a person to see what a person got going on in their mind or got going on in their life, then you judge them prematurely, then you don't know if you blocking a blessing that may be coming to you. So I'm gonna share this story with you.
Yeah.
On when somebody judged me. Now, remember I mentioned earlier my homeboy in the comments.
Right before you go into the story, I just want to say this.
Go for it.
She might have done him a favor.
Absolutely.
She might have done him a favor. So shout out to her for saving him the headache. Well, go ahead.
Absolutely. So about what 10 years ago, I used to work for a metal company. I used to work for, and I guess they moved me from one building to the paint shop. When I worked in this paint shop, I guess that's where they sent all the rejects. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna skip over a whole lot of it, but one day, it was this kid who worked. I ain't gonna call him a kid, young man named Alex. He used to work in the big building. Now I had heard about Alex through the other supervisors and managers. They would say he was finna get fired. They would say, man, he's lazy. He's sorry they finna fire him. This is what they would tell me. And then one day I was working in this paint shop, and they sent Alex over there to work in the paint shop with me.
That was my question, Jalen Simone. That was my question, but we'll get back
Would
to
I
it.
talk to a woman who worked at Wendy's?
Hell
Depending on
no.
if she no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I just seen this chick, man. You know what I'm saying? I think she'll be cool for you, cuz she work at Wendy's. Well, first of all, I wouldn't be able to be in that story because I would never be in Wendy's. I would never be in no fast food restaurant buying nothing at no time. So, but I wouldn't have no opportunity because I don't eat fast food of any kind. So I wouldn't be able to share that story. But let's just say hypothetically. Somehow, I don't know how, I was in Walmart and she had on a Wendy's shirt. And I'm like, oh, she work at Wendy's. She look cool, cuz. I'm gonna put you on. And I see you like, where are you gonna say what? But you know what? Some of my partners, I'm gonna keep it real, they probably wouldn't give a fuck.
Nigga, if I see her in them Wendy's pants
and she was raw,
nigga, hey,
man,
hey, can I get an extra chicken nuggets? Hey, what's your name?
Women, I'm gonna tell you something. Women got it. This is what we was talking about a minute ago. Don't forget your story, because I want to because I had that question in my head, but I didn't want to cut you off. But since it came, because we talked about this, Jalen, actually a couple episodes ago, where I was talking and I brought up Lil Boosie as an example. His main girl that he with right now, or that we was with, I don't know if he with her right now. I can't say that for sure, but let's just say he is. He met her coming out of not Wendy's, but what's the shit? Denny's. And he was sitting on top. He was sitting on top of his sitting on the hood of his Bentley when she walked out, and he tried to get on her, and she was kind of like, "No," but then they kept each other. I mean, he got her Instagram. Long story short, you know what I'm saying? Now it's his chick. So boom, you can have a superstar walk into a Wendy's. You can have a bit Pretty Woman the movie. You know what I'm saying? Dude took the prostitute, and you know what I'm saying? So you can have a man in a very powerful position. There's a lot of famous dudes that be messing with girls that ain't big business women, don't have no fame behind the name, none of that. But you put a famous woman in that same position, she wouldn't look twice at a dude at Wendy's. She wouldn't look at a dude that work a regular 9 to 5. You feel me? So, yeah, it's dudes who will definitely, without a doubt, if she looked the part first and foremost, if she bad in that ugly ass uniform, he gonna look. And if he starts talking to her, he's like, oh yeah, I can get her out of that uniform and turn her into something. But most women will never look at a dude and say, I can get him out of that uniform and turn him into something. They just gonna be like, I'm cool.
Hey, this conversation gonna be like, hey, I'm outside. Bring me one of them strawberry lemonades when you come out here.
Straight up.
I'm finna go knock something down, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Because I don't give a fuck. She at Wendy's, Burger King, Dairy Queen, Walmart. First off, she thick as shit. If her ass poking out in them little ass goddamn in them little Wendy's khakis.
And if she look raw in that uniform with the stupid ass little visor on,
she can come out with that visor on all she wants to. Get in the car, baby. It's all like, good. We finna slide over here. Hey, bring some nuggets out. Bring some fries. Bring me a whole number 4, a 6 for $6 with the strawberry lemonade.
How long you been working there?
Man, it don't even matter. Come on, yeah, right. For real?
That's cool.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you talking about, nigga. Hey.
Oh yeah, no, you got dogs. That's what's up. Like, you ain't even gotta keep working there and shit, though.
I need a discount there. Every time I get hungry, I'm pulling up through the drive-through. Hey, I'm finna come through.
So a woman in that position has a better chance with a man than a man in that position has with a woman, and that's just facts.
But that's fucked up though, because why would y'all look down on a man if he got a job, even if it is Wendy's? Think about it like this. Even restaurants paying niggas what, $15, $16, $17 an hour now. Yeah,
man, if you in the city, you getting like 18, 19, 20.
Now the problem is they give you the higher dollar amount, then they cut your hours. But it is what it is. Cold game. But Why would you shit on? And this is the fucked up part.
But that could be
Y'all,
job number two. But that could be
hold,
job number two.
this the fucked up part. Let's get serious about some shit. Let's get serious about some shit real quick, because this is some real shit right here. Y'all would look down on the man working in Wendy's.
Yes.
But then y'all would deal with bum ass niggas and baby daddies and bullshit niggas like that.
That don't work nowhere.
That don't work nowhere. That don't have no job. Or this nigga work at Wendy's and Burger King. And you still keeping this nigga. And everybody can be like, yo, why you messing with this bum ass nigga? He trying. But if you see another nigga already in there, already working in there, and at least this nigga's the lead. At least the nigga the manager.
He is boss.
He telling your nigga to flip fries.
Hey, I'm gonna write you up, nigga. Hey, I'm gonna write you up, nigga.
He gonna fire your nigga and then holler at you, but you gonna tell this nigga no, because he working at Wendy's, but your nigga ain't even got no job because he just fired this nigga for giving out free Frosties. Make it make sense. Don't look down on a nigga, because guess what? If this nigga working for 10 years at Wendy's and you get fired from your job and you holler at the nigga, he got you covered. You got dinner and the bills. If you tell a nigga no and you get fired, you got nothing.
Sienna Tone, no, we saying that a woman don't even gotta say that she working towards no bigger goals. That's the point. She could literally just be working at Wendy's and she got more action to get knocked by a person that is a 7-figure individual than if the roles was reversed. Now, if a dude was I'm working here to put myself through medical school. I'm a full-time student. I work here part-time. I also work at the school part-time. I'm in my 6th year of medical college, getting my degree. Then would that make a difference? But for a woman, they don't even got to go through all that. They pass the eye test, they pretty much good.
Listen, if you got a job,
your sister,
and you got some common sense, gotta have goals. As long as your ass get up and go to work.
Nah, I see Anatone. We said we did not. What we both said we wouldn't talk to her.
I didn't say I wouldn't talk to her.
KC clearly said.
I said I'm taking her ass down through there. Cause guess what? It don't matter.
He clearly said he gonna knock her down.
Listen, when she stand in front of me and she taking my order, if I'm looking like, damn, she cute, and she turn around, because this is what's gonna be the selling point. And she turn around, and that thing is like, okay. Watch when she come back. Hey, how you doing? Can I get some extra nuggets?
Yeah, KC said he clearly was taking her down.
Ain't gonna be no discrimination.
Yeah.
Y'all take bum niggas.
Yeah, and then I said, and then I gave the story of how that happens a lot, and I gave a story of what's the dude named Lil Boosie. So we're saying that it's more likely that a woman in that situation would get hollered at by somebody that was of a higher status.
See? Now look, they saying would you mess with her because you messing with her because of her body? Of course I'm messing with her because of her body.
I just said if she passed the eye test. That's how things work.
Because look. Every dude thinks like this. I don't know. I'm gonna say me, how I think. I'm gonna look at your body first, your face and your body, because this is how we're gonna determine how I'm gonna deal with you. If your face is cute and you hella pretty, I'm gonna approach you differently and I'm gonna treat you differently, no matter if you work at Wendy's or not. Right? Shit. Right? But if you ain't hella cute, but you got a nice body, automatically I already know, hey, she's a runner, she's a track star. This is where I'm going with it. This is my goal. I'm finna try to knock something down and going about my business. But if she's hella pretty, then I'm gonna come at you differently. So yeah, I ain't gonna even. I don't matter where her mind
where
at
she
right
worked.
there because once I deal with her in the capacity that I choose to deal with her.
Ain't saying a lot.
Right, because the capacity in which I choose to deal with her is going to determine on how much of her brain and how much of her intellect that I'm going to deal with. Right. And this is how I'm going, because guess what? She can work at Wendy's. But if she's somebody who I feel like, damn, I can really invest in her and regardless of the job, then fuck Wendy's. Because whatever we're going to do together anyway.
That's when I was looking back in the car and I was like,
yeah.
How long you been working there? You
right.
You gotta work there no more. We can move past that. If you feel like it's something that's there and you can build on, a dude will take a girl out of Wendy's and turn her into a queen and a princess, he will level her up, and it's more likely for that to happen for a young lady than it is for a young man in that situation. That's just the facts.
No, I'm
You know
not
what
saying Wendy's lady got to be a side piece. I'm saying we don't judge. We're not judging women off of where you work. Y'all look at that. We
I mean?
look at what looks good with us. We look, if I can go outside with you and feel
Yeah.
comfortable and see you outside with me on my arm. That's what we look at, because guess what? A nigga spend bread on you. This is why y'all go for niggas with money. But
And
y'all
why
go for
y'all
niggas
acting?
with,
Hold on, KC. Hold on,
go
brother.
for it. Go for it.
Why y'all ladies in here acting like y'all don't know that? Like, come on now. Why you act like you don't know you used to work somewhere where you was at and all kind of niggas was hollering at you? It didn't matter what job you had. Why you acting
Right.
like when you didn't have no job and you was in school and the nigga was sliding by in the big car, when you came outside with your hair whooped and them holy sweats on and the nigga still got on you? Like, don't act like y'all the women. We can't even gotta tell y'all. We telling you from a dude perspective of how we would approach the situation, but y'all are the women. You know damn well you get hollered at. Don't act crazy.
I mean, shit, you can work in Kroger if you can give me some free food. She said,
You done been at work, yeah, in Kroger's trying to ring somebody up. This nigga holding up the whole line like, hold on, y'all, pardon me, y'all, real quick.
hey.
I just, beautiful lady, excuse me. Yeah, and I don't want to hold up your line or nothing like that, but I couldn't, I couldn't come past. I was in the self-checkout, and I seen you from over there, and I couldn't just leave. Y'all niggas act like y'all don't know y'all getting hollered at. Cut it out.
And here's the thing. Y'all go for niggas with money. Y'all go for niggas with money. This the fucked up part, right? Y'all go for the niggas with money, and then y'all get mad when y'all get treated like shit. When a nigga start dogging you out, and he got hella other females. So now y'all start looking at a nigga crazy.
All dudes that have money don't mean they gonna treat you
right.
terribly.
They might treat you worse, because guess what? You're expendable, you're replaceable, because they know what you came for. But if you get the right nigga, no matter where his job is, right? Y'all look for niggas with money. But if you look for the nigga with ambition, if you look for the nigga with hustle and drive,
A
and
good
you
heart.
support that nigga, if you support that nigga and what he trying to do, then the nigga will take care of you for life. See, y'all confused the nigga with money and the fast cars and the flashy shit and got the baller mentality. See, niggas go, money come, money go. That shit flows in and out your hand. But if you get that nigga with some drive.
Sis kept it real. It don't matter. I was pulling old niggas picking me up from high school. See, that's what I'm saying. Just keep it real.
See? Right. Working at Taco Bell. Working at Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'm just saying, keep it real. Y'all the women, y'all know that.
Right. How many?
Y'all know that.
Before y'all think about it like this, just like she said, think about it like this. Before y'all got to these good jobs that y'all in right now, where was you working at? And how many niggas was hollering at you? Everybody wasn't no dope boy. Somebody was trying to holler at you. Some old niggas, some young niggas, some bum niggas, some niggas who you be like, I don't know,
And like I always like to say too, let's get back in the car. Like I always like to say, it doesn't matter, male or female. People are people. And at the end of the day, whoever you decide to talk to, spend time with, have a business relationship with, have a romantic relationship with, anything of that nature, you should always be looking at the character of yourself first and foremost, who you are, what you really want, what you bring to the table, how you can improve yourself before you look for improvement or judgment in anybody else. And then when you are going to be building something with somebody, again, whether it's romantic or it's business, you should be thinking about the individual as a person. It doesn't matter if they're male or female. A lot of time people like to put that stigma in there like, oh, men do this, women do that. And it's cool to have, we kind of joking about it. But at the end of the day, people are people. And people have characteristics no matter what they gender or what they identify as. So you should be going out for the character of the individual. But first and foremost, you should know the character of yourself.
And know that all men is judging y'all by y'all bodies first and foremost. We don't give a fuck what you were thinking about in the beginning. We don't. I mean, we gonna talk to you as long as you can form a complete sentence and sound like you got some sense. We gonna keep on pushing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you a story. P, this some real shit.
You had a story. We didn't go way off.
Yeah, I know, but let me tell this story because I'm gonna show you why. What niggas do. One day I was at my homeboy house. Well, we lived in the same apartment complex with my homeboy. And he never had no girls, bruh, ever. And this time I see him pull up and he got 2 girls in the car. And I'm like, damn, this nigga. And he like, cuz, come up here, come up here. Nigga, I get up there. I'm like, oh, nigga, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? And one of them hella thick. She cute. She hella thick. The other one, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, that's going to be his. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already knowing I'm finna take this one. So I go talk to little baby. And I'm like, man, what's up? What's your name? And she said, my name is something. I said, what the fuck was that? And she said, my name is
What are you
I said,
talking?
I'm dead ass. I said, yo, what's up with this? And she said, I'm deaf. I said, oh, you deaf? Now I know this is stupid because I was like, can you understand what I'm saying? Nigga start doing sign language. Right. I'm talking to the deaf girl, nigga. Now, I'm sure I'm saying this because a nigga don't care. She was deaf as a motherfucker and I was still spitting game. Please stop. Stop laughing. You fucking up my story, P. Listen, she was deaf to the motherfucker. And I'm trying. And her partner gonna stop laughing. Hey, stop laughing. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. She was deaf, my nigga, and I kept on trying, my nigga. And listen, he laughed on.
Oh shit!
And I'm hollering at her, and she going for it too. And I'm like, man, what you trying to do? And she like, we can watch a movie. And I was like, shit, fuck you. And I'm trying to holler. And her friend started hating. Her friend was like, girl, no, we not staying here. And she said, and it's only a movie. And when she said, I was like, shit, nigga, I'm about to take this deaf motherfucker down through there. She about to hear this shit.
Oh shit!
She gonna hear this shit, nigga. She gonna hear this shit.
Oh fuck! I tried. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Man, I apologize. I'm not sorry.
Hey.
Oh shit! I apologize.
You laughing? I swear. So
I'm
just going to show you, niggas don't care. We don't care. Y'all can have a retarded arm. Y'all can be with y'all shit like that. We don't care.
Oh, I was trying not to laugh my best, and that's what made me laugh harder. Oh, okay.
Yeah, hey, she was cute, but she was just deaf, my nigga. I wanted to see what it was. I wanted to see.
Oh my god.
I'm one of them weird niggas because I wanted to hear how that shit sounded, my nigga.
Oh my god.
I wanted to see if that shit was gonna be like, oh.
Oh my god.
Hey, stop. Hey, let me stop.
Okay. I apologize because I don't think I was supposed to laugh at that. And I don't think I was supposed to laugh that hard. But what made me laugh harder was I was trying not to laugh. I was trying to be professional. I had just said some like profound shit a second ago. I was trying to get us back in the car. But my partner Casey, man.
She said it's only a movie.
My folks, this is why we do what we do, how we do. Whoo! God damn. Bro, I'm talking about real tears. All right.
Oh man, hold on. I did something. Let me go back. Oh, I can see
comments. Real tears.
Hey, yeah, that's
real tears. I apologize, y'all.
I'm trying to be honest with you.
You was honest. You had see, so y'all thought this just proves the point that we were trying to say to whoever thought that we would be that we would be any type of way towards a woman. You could have a lot of things going on and a man will still talk to you. Wendy's,
that's all I'm trying to tell you. We don't care.
And that story that he just gave was,
and for the record, nothing happened with the deaf girl. Her friend hated all the way through, but
that's what made it funny. You said her friend was hating.
She was like, "It's only a movie." I was like, "Yo."
So we should assume a man that approaches us is actually serious and getting to know us. Absolutely, you should assume that a man is serious about getting to know you. He's just saying that for some men, a lot of men, what happens is they approach first off what they're attracted to, then they get to know you. They have no other motive of getting to know you until they get to know you. Their first motive is they're attracted to you. They see what they're attracted to, they speak. Then when you speak back, that can determine how you move forward at that point. But first and foremost, it starts off with an attraction of some sort, and then they figure out what's going to happen after that.
Just know you can tell how a man's going to treat you right off the rip. You can tell if you can tell if, and we talked about it. You got to know what I say, Pete. You got to know, your grade level, know where you at, and know where you at on the spectrum, and that's how you gonna know how a man gonna treat you. We compliment y'all differently. We compliment differently. You know what I'm saying? When we trying to, if it's gonna be serious or if it's gonna be, what I say, like, don't date outside your bracket. You know what I'm saying? If you know
Your
you
resume.
look good,
Your
don't date outside that. If you know you don't look that good, because men gonna come at you the way they want to come at you. If a man is about to just try to have sex with you and we just want to fuck on you, if we just coming to fuck on you, we're gonna holler at you different. The conversation gonna be like more like what you getting into tonight, what you doing tonight, shit, you trying to pull up. That's our conversation for that. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. We trying to hurry up and kick it with you. If a man is really trying to take his time with you and he sees something that he wants to try to invest in, then the conversation goes a little bit more, trying to get to know you more and seeing the things that you like and asking your interests. We treat y'all, we treat you differently. The conversation goes different. If we trying to just hurry up and get off and trying to run something, then a nigga's not trying to, you will know. And you just gotta hear the conversation, hear the context of the conversation, because we always looking at what you look like first. And we're visual. So it starts with your face. If it ain't your face card gotta be pretty. It gotta be pretty, because this is gonna determine if we want to be seen with you. And if you got a good body and your face is cool, then we can be seen with you, because we can be seen with you and rock with you, but you can be replaced. Now, if you just a runner, and I hate to use that term runner, but if you're not attractive to us, because everybody's attracted to somebody, a trash person may be a dime person to somebody else. But if we're not attracted to you, then we just strictly is, the conversation is more so when we fucking, when you want to pull up and smoke some, you want to pull up and hit some. That's the conversation for somebody we just trying to run. But if we taking our time with you, want to go, tell me what you like, you want to go get some steak, we willing to spend a little bit more, then that's where you can tell if the man is really trying to get to know you for you. But it doesn't matter, because once we talk to you and see you, it starts here and then it starts here. For us, it starts here and then works here.
So basically, in what you said, I mean, you're saying a lot of truth in what you're saying. So I hope people are able to not just get into their feelings, but take some of what you're saying and process it. But at the root of it, there's a type of time that an individual will put in, male or female. They'll put a certain type of time, a certain type of effort, right? And depending on the type of time that they put in, then you kind of know what this person's intentions are. It ain't hard to tell. A person gonna show you their intentions by the type of effort and the type of time. If a person, like they say, what type of time they on. If they own some demon time or some right now time, like, hey, what you doing? Let's go kick it real quick. We finna woo. That's a different type of time than if somebody is saying, hey, what's your favorite food? What you like to eat? What's your favorite restaurant? What you like to do in your spare time? They're talking about spending a different type of time, more time. They're trying to find out what you like, what you want to know. So if you want to know where a person is coming from, male or female, pay attention to the type of effort and the type of time that they're basically approaching you with. When they approach you, they're going to show you signs of what type of time they're willing to put in. And if you on the same type of time they on, then it ain't no problem. But if you ain't on that type of time, then you need to make a informed decision.
Well, I mean, y'all women in the comments anyway, let me ask this question. How do y'all know if y'all want to deal with a man as far as something serious or just a fuck buddy? Because y'all be having fuck buddies too. Some of you niggas, I'm gonna fuck with that nigga, but I ain't gonna fuck with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or as soon as y'all get the opportunity to get somebody that looks like an upgrade, and y'all heard I said look like an upgrade, because the nigga might put on a suit, but the nigga might just be putting on the suit just to put on a suit, because this might be only clothes that the nigga got. But the nigga who are working at Wendy's making more money than this nigga with in the suit.
Yeah, well, while they getting their answers together, you was telling a story about the factory, and we got way off of it. So you was talking about, and a time that somebody overlooked you or something. I think that was a story.
Yeah. So anyway, when I used to work at this warehouse, my little homie Ali Bo, he while we was at work one day, anyway, I was the supervisor, and they told me Alex was gonna be garbage. Anyway, one day Alex came over there and working, and I already prejudged Alex. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, dude's gonna be trash. He come in here with his shirt cut off and shit. Just nigga look like he just came from the trap or something. You know what I'm saying? One day I was out with my family and shit, and he calls me, and he like, hey, and mind you, me and him ain't even cool like that, but we just work together. He calls me, he like, hey, bro, I need you. So I just had an accident or something. I don't know what happened, but he asked me to come. Can I give him a ride? I'm with my whole family. I go pick him up and give him a ride to wherever he's going. And that time, me and him became cool. So anyway, I was another guy that used to work there, and this guy used to he was me and him was real cool. And then one day, I believe Alex came over to the paint shop where he was at before he started working with us, and he said, "Who's in charge over here?" And I said, "I am." And I guess the other fellow who we was cool with, I guess he kind of took some offense to it, but he didn't say nothing. But he started acting different. And then one day out of nowhere, he ran back to the other building to my manager, and he told the manager that he can't work with me because I'm acting funny. And so while he was over there, I guess they was bringing Alex over there. They swapped him out for Alex. So I guess he told Alex, man, watch KC because he don't do nothing. He don't work. He don't do nothing. And so I guess when Alex was coming, Alex already had that prejudgment on me. KC don't do nothing.
Yeah.
So after that situation with me and Alex, then me and Alex became cool. So Alex started noticing the work that I was doing. And because I started putting some of the work on Alex. And so one day, the other fella, he sent his cousin over there. He didn't send him, but he came to work over there. And now he told his cousin, watch KC, because KC don't do nothing. He don't work, he don't do nothing. But Alex came and told him, he said, hey, before you come over here and you start judging KC, off of what your cousin said, judge KC for yourself. Because I thought the same thing, but judge him for yourself and don't let somebody else's opinion of him sway you. Anyway, Buddy already had it in his mind that he don't like me. So he didn't say he didn't like me, but he had it in his mind. So he automatically fucked Casey. But Alex made a point to him one day. If y'all keep saying KC don't do nothing, how are y'all niggas still working? Because everything that y'all doing, he's bringing to y'all, but y'all don't see it. But Alex wouldn't have been able to see that hadn't he didn't take over the part that I was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And one day I got super sick, and I loaded up everything real good. And I was like, yo, I'm sick. I'm finna go home, but I got everything set up. So when the truck come, all y'all niggas gotta do is lay the paperwork and go home. Well, 2 days later, I came back to work and I was talking to Alex, and I'm like, Alex, what time y'all got out of here that day? He said, nigga, you won't believe me when I told you. I said, what y'all leave at 6:30? He said, no, nigga, we left at 11 o'clock. I said, nigga, how y'all leave at 11 o'clock? He said, Casey, I don't know what the fuck happened, but when you left, everything went to chaos. I said, nigga, all y'all had to do was lay paper and go home. He said, yeah, I don't know what happened. I said, nigga, y'all niggas crazy. 2 things I learned from Alex this day. Alex said, Case, you know what they call that? I said, what, my nigga? He said, a raise. After work, I went over to my boss like, y'all got to give me more money. You know what I'm saying? That was one thing I learned. But the second thing that I learned from him that day was, don't judge a book by its cover. Judge a book by the content. Don't judge me for what somebody else perceived me to be, or judge people for what they perceive to be, because
make your own informed decision.
Make your own informed decision on a person. Because y'all be sitting over here judging the person because a nigga working Wendy's, because a nigga working manufacturing. Listen, I was making $10 an hour. $10. I wasn't making no money. The biggest check I got was $587 from the people, and that's after like 65 hours of work. I wasn't making no money. My partner used to say, "Kay, stop working there, nigga, and help and be a fucking trainer." Training one for me, right? But this is, you got to follow your own shit. And if I would have if I wouldn't have took some of them advices, because listening to what Alex said that day, that's called a raise. You know, I told him to judge you for yourself. Them little trinkets, those was little seeds that got planted inside of me that started me on my path to saying I want more. So unless you're gonna sit down and get to know a person, no matter what their occupation status is, Wendy's, Burger King, metal fabrication, stripper, whatever the fuck they gonna be, podcast, whatever it's gonna be, talk to that person and judge the person off the content of what they got going on, the content of that character of that person, not off of what you perceive them to be based off where they work. Because a job is a job, and if you can get shit, $1 is better than none. $1 is better than zero. $10 is better than five. If you can make anything and do something, don't say this man ain't got no drive, or you're not old enough, or you're too old to be working here. You never know where a person is in their life and what point that they're at in their life at that moment. So you can be on the same side of the what they say, man. We all one bad day away from being broken homeless too. So don't judge a book by the cover, judge it by its content. And that was the point of my story.
No, for sure. And what I got from that is that, you know, make your own informed decisions if you care to do so. We was talking about time earlier. Everybody ain't worth that time and effort. You don't need to get to know every single person. That's not your job. I mean, if you feel the need to do so, that's up to you. But just in general terms, you don't need to get to know everybody and read every book. Every book ain't for you. But if you are going to be in an environment where you're building something, where you're working together, where you're having some type of relationship, it could be business, romantic, whatever, then yeah, you know, you definitely, and someone has told you, hey, man, you know, so-and-so, well, actually, you don't know so-and-so. That's their take. That's what their bias that they pushing on you. And they could be right, they could be wrong, but you owe it to yourself to make your own informed decisions. And that's what that story was pretty much about.
So an average looking man can be just as attractive as Sir in the suit, who thinks his looks, charisma, and cash is the end all to be all. An arrogant man is not the same as a confident man. Ain't that the same?
What?
Ain't that the same? Arrogant and confident? Because I'm both. I thought that would go hand in hand. Arrogant ain't arrogant. I guess arrogance what a more snobby way of saying I'm confident. I mean, but I agree with you, Sienna. I mean, I agree, right? But ain't arrogant and confident is what's the difference, P? What's the difference between arrogant and confident?
People perception.
The perception, right?
I mean, there's a difference, obviously, but when we talking about somebody labeling someone arrogant or confident, it's really people perception of a person, because someone could very well just be confident, and because they are confident, other people's perception of them could be, hey, they arrogant. Their perception of themselves could make them arrogant. But most of the time it comes down to people's perception, because most people, when they are faced with a person that's really confident, if they are not confident and they don't know what real confidence looks like, if they are more in the practice of self-sabotage and not knowing how to work through things that are challenging, and what consistent confidence looks like. One of the things that I teach when I'm coaching people, like even my youth athletes, is being consistently confident, right? But the reason I have to teach it, my point to this is the reason I have to teach it, because a lot of people actually struggle with confidence. This is not a normal thing. Like, not everyone is confident in their abilities to challenge themselves where they are weak. Everyone is not confident in everything that they do. So a lot of people, since they struggle with confidence, when they see someone that is confident, this is kind of like what happens with like Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, and shit like that. When they see someone that has confidence and exudes that confidence on a high level consistently in everything they do, people's perception of them and what makes them feel better, because they feel less than, because they don't know what it feels like to be confident, is to say that person is arrogant. So a lot of times it's perception, right? But no matter what a person's perception of you is, it shouldn't deter you from who you are, because if you are truly confident, even if a person labels you arrogant or bullshit or whatever, it don't affect you at all, because your drive is from within. Your confidence is from within. It's self-taught and it's self-preserved. It's not from nobody else. But if you're talking about the dictionary definition, then there's definitely a difference between arrogance and confidence. But on the surface, it comes down to people's perception.
It's like arrogant people have to put others down to feel better. Flo, and the confident people already feel good.
And and sometimes arrogance could be also like it's a false like security when they're really insecure. So they try to put on this arrogant facade when it ain't really who they are. They're not really confident at all. They don't know what real confidence is. So they come across as arrogant because they finally obtained something in their life that makes them feel like they're in a position of power. They used to be broke their whole life and didn't have and wasn't considered attractive, and they struggled with meeting the opposite sex. But then they get a whole lot of money out of somewhere. They do well in the world of money. And now when they get this money and they get these cars and these flashy things and people start paying more attention to them, they could become arrogant because now they use these tools to treat people, to mistreat people because they feel like now they're in a position of power, or something changes dramatic in their life that they feel really good about, where they really was never a confident person, but because this big drastic thing happens that a lot of people are paying attention to, they could come across as arrogant. And no, they will be arrogant because it's their facade that they want to put on because they really lack confidence. They just made it in a certain arena that people are paying attention to. And then when they get into that arena where they now have a position of power, where there's money or whatever it is, that false power becomes arrogance that they use to put people down or make people feel less than, because people got to kiss their ass to get what they have. Usually people want something from them, or they feel like they're in charge of people in some kind of way, and they can be arrogant because they not really confident. They just holding on to this thing that made them level up. You know what I mean? So, but again, it's definitely people perception. But it's a lot of people use arrogance to hide their insecurity. It's a false badge of honor that they really just hide behind.
Yeah. Well, I'm conceited as shit. So, and I don't try to be arrogant about it. Here's the thing. If you know you look good, feel good. If you know you look good, you know you look good. And if you feel good about it, then you feel good about it. And then ain't nobody and shit nobody feel. You don't have to make somebody else feel bad. You don't have to put nobody else down to make yourself feel better. So I guess if but damn,
It ain't about
dang,
nobody else. It's not.
right,
It's not. It's not. It's never about nobody else. It's really about you. That's what confidence is. Being confident in
right.
yourself and your own abilities to stand on your own too, even if everybody else was going against you.
So it makes you arrogant. And so they would say because you got that self confidence, you're arrogant, and so or I'm confused because you carrying an arrogance, and because you don't want to accept certain things because you hold yourself to a higher standard or a standard of your choice. You know what I'm saying? Then people are gonna say you're arrogant because you don't want to deal with certain things,
Well, that's the
right?
difference that I mean. That would be perception. So
Right.
that's what I said first. That's people's perception, and we don't care about people's perception. That doesn't matter. But if a person is truly arrogant because they have an insecurity and they have something that, like, they are now the boss, they the lead at Wendy's now when they was never the lead of nothing. They never
Mm-hmm.
got picked first. They never even got picked last. But now they in the
Got you.
lead and they want to go out their way to make stuff hard for everybody and then act like everything they do is better than everybody else and put people down and they the best because they the lead now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then they're hiding insecurities and they're using that false arrogance to make it seem like they're confident when they really don't believe in themselves at all.
Hey, the nigga just getting a little payback. Let that nigga have.
I
Nigga
mean,
getting a
people
little
could be
payback
using that
here.
arrogance to get payback, yeah,
Nigga get a
because they're
payback.
covering up an insecurity.
But
You
everybody insecure
absolutely
about
right.
something. Everybody's insecure about. We all got our own insecurities. So I get what y'all saying though. You know, arrogance and confidence.
But I get what you're saying. I really don't give a fuck about the difference.
Right. Right. Because
That I hear what you're saying. Who cares what the difference is? People
right.
can have a difference or not, because you know why you saying that? Because you're confident.
That part. Yeah.
So that would be a confident person able to stand on what they say and say what they mean.
Women care. Women care if you're arrogant or if you're confident, but women, y'all the most arrogant and most cocky motherfuckers out here. When y'all walk around with the eyelashes that's this damn big on your face, when y'all got all y'all face on and y'all beat, y'all face beat, your face beat, your cleavage up, your butt popping, y'all walk around like a nigga can't even say hi to y'all. And then we don't want to talk to y'all because now y'all got this nasty message. There goes the lesson right there. That's the arrogance. Because y'all walk around like y'all nigga can't talk to y'all. Nigga can't speak. We speak, y'all, I'm on the phone. I'm this. I'm that. Broke nigga. You gotta, all this. Y'all got on Spanx. Y'all got on fake eyes, fake lashes, and everything, but it don't matter. We all got our insecurities, and we all got our confidences and our arrogances. So,
and what I meant by who cares, and I mean people can care, women or men can care about whatever they talk about. I was specifically talking about right here, right now, between us. A person that's confident we don't care about a person's perception. That's a weak-minded thing. That's what I meant by who cares. If you are truly confident and you know who you are, you don't care what other people try to label you or their perception. Because if you did, you wouldn't really be confident in yourself. Would be living for other people's opinion. That's what I meant by who cares. But of course, women have their right to care about the person that they're going to allow into their life. Anybody has the right to do that. But if you are truly confident about yourself, you cannot care about everything that people say about you and their perception or trying to put on a facade a certain way. You're truly being authentic to who you are. And for that reason, whether everybody says they love you or they hate you, you don't care because you're not living for people. You're just being who you are, and you're confident in who you are and who God created you to be. And it ain't no person that can affect that.
let me ask this: if y'all can
Do
have,
not talk about the bat wings.
if y'all can have, have y'all ever wrote down, or not even wrote it down, but have y'all ever just thought about what it is you actually want from your person, from the person that you're going to deal with, your future person? Have y'all ever thought about it and really sat down and said, this is what I want? And if y'all did, and then you start lining up the people that you're dealing with, or you start lining up the people and you start looking at the person, and the qualities that you want from this person is all there, but the way the person looks or works or where he works or she works or whatever, if that doesn't match with all the qualities, would you still do it? Would you still mess with that person? So if this person works real good, got all the things you want, but they're not attractive, right? Or y'all gonna say, hey, if it's one of the things that I want, this person is attractive, but what if it ain't? All the qualities of this person, the caring, the listening, the communication, the whatever it is, that the substance of the person, not the cover, but the substance of the person is all there, but the cover is horrible. Would you still mess with the person? Would you still mess with him or her? Would you still deal with that person? Because a lot of y'all be saying y'all want shit, and then you get it, and then it ain't what you want. Because you would say, damn, they check off all the boxes, but they ugly as fuck. I'm just gonna be honest. So, matter of fact, this person can be everything you want, but they real big, but you like skinny people. Will you still do it? This person can be everything you want, but they real skinny, but you like big women or big men. Would you still do it? This person can be everything you want, but they ain't got no job. Would you still do it? You know what I'm saying? Would you still do it? If they can give you everything that you want, but they're not visually appearing. They missing that what I call it the other day, P, that one box, that non-negotiable. Would you still do it? If they got everything that you want in this package, but they not that one non-negotiable, they just ain't appealing. Would you give a man a chance? Would you give a woman a chance? If they meet everything, if you wrote down everything that you wanted, would you give them a chance? Me? Nope. Nope. Nope, I wouldn't. Because if I can't go out in public with you, then I ain't fucking with it. I'm gonna fuck on you, but I ain't gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's now, I guess that makes me cocky or arrogant, or you're gonna say I'm looking down on you, but really I'm just living up to my standard.
Or
So
what you
it's
like.
or
Well,
what you
what you like. What you like. What you like. Hey, but you know what I would say on the other side of that? It's really up to the individual. Because your question is, what would a person do if they had these goals for this person? But it's really up to that person that's in that position to win over the person. I mean, they got to put the effort in. Don't just, it ain't, you could, because sometimes you'll see that like, dang, how dude get her or how she get him? You know what I mean? They won them over. So it ain't always just the looks
this
most people think.
this thing I
Sometimes
overly
people just
look,
win
but it was
people
for
over.
the ping. This nigga. This nigga.
Oh. I mean, but yeah, you had to get to that point.
No. Hey, but yeah, stupid. Hey, no, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Here's the thing, and have I done it before? I settled. A lot of times, nigga will settle. See, the fucked up part is, see, another thing. Here's another trinket that I'm finna drop on y'all. Sometimes we'll fuck with somebody that we don't even like just for the benefits that they provide. A man will remain unhappy and in a fucked up situation that he know he shouldn't be in just because of the benefits provided.
I think women do that, can do that too. I
Women,
think people in
yeah.
general. Yeah.
And then what happens is once we do that, and we start setting these situations that because of the benefits, we wasting your time and our time, right? Y'all gonna say we playing in y'all face, or y'all playing in our face, however y'all want to play it, right? But the reality is, you're a benefit, so I'm not going to let you go. I'm going to hold on to you. Now, am I going to be happy? No. So what I'm going to do? How I'm going to offset that? I'm going to cheat on you with somebody who looks better and who may be a little bit thicker, who maybe do a little bit different. But I'm going to stay with you because you're offering what I need you to offer to me.
Security. People
Security.
do it for the same reason that a lot of people won't leave like certain jobs. They like they might have a job that they complain about every single day, don't want to go to, and they could have this goal of starting their own business or going into another field, but requires them to come out of a comfort zone and that sense of security and that fear of losing that security and what life would be like without having these things there. People will stay in those type of things for the false security. You know what I mean? So um it really just depends on the person's ability to be confident in themselves, believe in themselves. And like you used to say, like you say a couple times on here, I used to always be like, man, you need to quit work for them, start your own business. And you was like, yeah, P, I got to woo. And then when it was your time to do so, when you was ready to do so, you did it and are doing it. So, sometimes what can happen oftentimes is people will be in those situations, male or female, in a romantic relationship or business relationship, because security. Someone is providing the security that they need in their lives, and they don't feel like they're able to go out and get it on their own.
All right. Another little piece of trinket I'm finna give y'all. Y'all ain't gonna like this. Y'all ain't gonna like this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. A lot of niggas will get y'all pregnant.
Oh shit.
Will get y'all pregnant just for the benefits. Y'all think a nigga, see, let me talk to y'all for a minute. Hold on. So let me talk to y'all. A lot of times what we'll do is we're gonna fuck on you, right? We're gonna love on you, we're gonna look you in your eyes when we inside you. We're gonna ask you, is this ours? You're gonna say yeah. You gonna give me a baby, you gonna give me one, you're gonna say yeah, because we in this moment. We in this moment, so I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on going, and then what's gonna happen is you think we falling in love. Yeah, we falling in love. I'm falling in love with the benefits. You falling in love with the penis that I'm giving you and the thought of what I'm gonna do for you. But the reality is, I'm looking for security. So I'm trying to give myself some security for the next 18 years. Yeah, you thinking child support. I'm thinking you support. You thinking child support. You thinking we gonna have a family. I'm thinking I'm gonna have a roof. I'm gonna have some kind of stability. See, niggas don't never want to be, nobody never want to be honest. The problem is, y'all let us nut in y'all, and y'all say, you can nut in me, you can do this, you can do that. And okay, because you don't know this is what I want to do. This is the game plan. This is the game plan for a couple reasons. One, I'm looking for support. Two, I'm making sure that another nigga know that you was fucking with me before you was fucking with them. And this coochie is always mine. My thought process used to be, if I can get her, if I can have a baby with her, then I can always go back when I want to. That used to be the thought process. Is it a dumb way of thinking? Hell yeah, because after women have babies, their bodies change and it ain't the same, and women change and age. So then you regret that decision later. But P, stop laughing. I'm giving them some game. But the reality is, y'all go for it. We not thinking we want to be husband and wife with you when we inside you. We ain't thinking that shit. When we think, what we thinking is, damn, this pussy good. I'm finna get her pregnant. This mine. I'm finna keep you. I'm gonna have a baby with you, so I'm gonna always be able to come back. You got your own place. You feed me. You buy me shoes and clothes. You do all this good shit. You think I'm about to let you go? I'm possessive and territorial. Hell no. Come here. You're stuck. This is like Mortal Kombat, and I'm Scorpion. Come here. You're going nowhere. And
The show. Go ahead. What you say?
Y'all thinking, hey, ooh, and see, this the fucked up part, because this my thinking, but y'all be thinking, I got this nigga. I got this nigga, but y'all don't know yet. Y'all got me. Y'all got me for 18 years, just like we got this baby. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna sleep here. I'm gonna work at Wendy's. I ain't gonna worry about it. You can go to work. I'm gonna be at home. I'm gonna work at Walmart or Taco Bell or Taco Mart or H Mart or HVAC, wherever you working your good ass job. You got insurance. You got a car. You got your own house. You got your own clothes. You got all the good shit. You got credit cards, debit cards, bank statements. Your shit is in the positive, not in the negative. Your insurance ain't that high. Ooh, I hit the jackpot. This is the lottery ticket.
Hey.
Nigga, we finna get all y'all pregnant. Y'all, that's why y'all see niggas with 10 baby mamas and don't take care of not a kid. You know why? Because it wasn't about the kids. It was about me getting a place to stay, a roof over my head, and the benefits. Fuck what y'all think. Oh, this nigga really like me. We like the benefits.
This show is called No Cap. And my co-partner right here will definitely give you no cap at its finest. And that's what that just was, because a lot of men have never, well, let's just talk about the men, because I like to always say people, but let's just stay on this topic right here. There are a lot of men who have never had anything in their name. There are a lot of men who ain't never even filled out a lease. There are men who have everything is in somebody else's name and they lady name, and they stay at their house. But one thing, and I said this before on the show, that my mom taught me and my brothers, was always have your own and never move into a woman's house, because the day that she get mad, she can kick you out, and it's hers, and and they could use that against you. But get back what I was saying, just to co-sign on what you said, it's definitely true that a man's whole manip will be just to manip and get in the dough and stay in the dough, and that's all he thinking. So however you felt about the statements that Casey just gave, it's just real. It was raw and uncut and real, because there are men out there who think like that and operate like that. So it's women who think like that too. I'm gonna get this dude pregnant. I'm gonna get pregnant by this dude, and you know what I mean. And then then the child support. But they might be, like you said, thinking, oh, yeah, no, I'm going to get you pregnant, so I got a roof on my head. So you just got to be careful of who you allow yourself to, you know what I mean? Because he just said some real shit.
That's it. Y'all out here dealing with these niggas. Y'all better start doing y'all resumes and making sure y'all interviewing, and not just women to men, but men to women too. Man, do y'all resumes and start seeing who you fucking with. Know who you fucking with. I need 10 references. Give me your last 3 exes. Let me talk to them niggas. Let me see what them niggas got to say about you. They might leave some bad reviews, but at least let one of these niggas say something decent. Like, hey, she was cool, though. I kind of fucked it up. Niggas ain't going to tell the truth. But, and here's the other part to that. Y'all going to get some niggas that's good dudes. Y'all going to get some men that's good dudes that's going to do the right thing, right? Because they going to find, hey, man, we just had a baby. I'm going to take care of what I got going. I'm gonna do my support. I'm saying, them support. But the problem is, nigga might not be happy with you, and he's just doing it for the kids. And so now you stuck miserable because you were the unhappy person that you don't know how to make happy. You know what I'm saying? That you trying to make this person happy, but you're not the person that they want. You had some of the qualities that they wanted,
Mm.
but you missed that visual test. You missed that box didn't check off. But
Ambitious, the
the
ambition,
yep.
the
But
ambition.
now a nigga dealing with you, and so now guess what? He's unhappy.
Mm.
You're unhappy. Y'all in an
Mm.
unhappy relationship, but y'all raising kids that they think you're happy, but you're really
Mm.
leading them to a situation where they're going to grow up unhappy because guess what? You're teaching them how to be in an unhappy relationship instead of cutting the losses. Sometimes
Mm.
we stand in relationships way past the expiration dates. Sometimes we got to cut that shit off, and I've been guilty of it myself. Standing shit way longer than past what I needed to, trying to hold on to shit that was no longer meant for me to be holding on to, and then when did it happen? In that moment when a nigga was fucking on you, looking in your eye, you gonna have my baby, huh? You gonna have my baby. That's because you had some good wet. But they say macaroni and cheese, I guess. You was good, nigga looking, shit. And then guess what? As soon as the nigga done, nigga regretted. Why did I even do that goofy ass shit? And then guess what? I'm on my period. Oh, you want to have an abortion? Nope, I don't believe in that. Damn. Now a nigga fucked. Now a nigga wondering, should I shake her real quick? I don't want to be that nigga though, so I'm gonna stand up and do what I gotta do. I hope, man. But in the back of his head, man, I hope to with 10 other niggas and do a DNA test and it ain't mine. But in reality, you know damn well I done been with this girl every day, and I've been, God, you see what I'm saying? So we be trapped too. We be trapped too. Sometimes you get a good dude that'll get trapped, and sometimes you just got a nigga that just that need a place to stay. So y'all gotta determine. Remember how that nigga hollered at you? Remember when I said that?
Type of target.
Remember how the nigga hollered at you in the beginning? Because how the nigga hollered at you in the beginning is how that nigga views you in the end. So if
Yeah.
that nigga just tried to bust on you in the beginning and he came through like you trying to hang out and fuck on something and smoke on something, you just know if you have a baby with the nigga, he wasn't trying to be in no family shit. He was just trying to make sure he had a roof. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
no,
and a lot.
remember that shit.
So one of the things I wanted to say too, when we was talking about like people staying in situations, is I was listening to this old tape of this doctor, and I believe his name is Dr. Nightingale or something like that. But he was saying that it was a book that he read, and I forgot the name of the book, but he said the number one like failure of men, and when he say men, he's talking about the human race, that holds people back from reaching their goals. The number one thing that holds people back is conformity. Most people conform. They conform to what's the norm or what's considered the norm. They conform to just staying in one particular way of thinking, way of life. Like they just conform. And when a person conforms, they stop working towards goals or improving themselves or practicing best practices because they just conform to whatever else is going or whatever they accept as going to be the normal thing in their life. So a lot of people conform, and the worst thing you could ever do is conform. If you have goals that you want to reach, that you want to achieve, you have to put your goals first, and everything that you do on a daily basis there has to be something that you do each day that is in line with your goals. And most people, if you ask them, what did you want to be or what did you want to become? Not everybody is living or walking in their purpose, first and foremost, because not everybody knows what their purpose is or puts the work in to be courageous enough to put the work in to achieve their goals and walk in their purpose, which is freedom. When you do know your purpose and you walk in your purpose, that's a form of freedom. But then also because people conform. So, it's easy to conform. It's a lot easier to conform than it is to work towards achieving a goal that's not easy to reach. So, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there about conformity. What else we got?
Hey man, that's it. We gonna get back on this thing on Sunday. I ain't gonna say Sunday because I'll be lying. I'll be cutting off.
Yeah, we didn't get on this past Sunday.
No. I know I was busy too, man. I had a run to make. That's what it was. But man, we gonna get on. Listen,
Did you
I'm glad
cover
every
everything you want to? I thought it was one more thing you had that you had text me. It was something about we get to it next episode, I guess.
what was it? What was
People
it?
being easy to leave or something like that, to walk away from.
Oh yeah. What I said though, I remember that was am I easily
So,
I was asking am I easily
why are people easy
replaceable?
to walk away from or something like that?
Yeah, cause somebody had told me that if somebody was trying to holler at me, or I don't want to use me because, but they were saying that if somebody trying to holler at you, would they chase you with the I'm saying it wrong, but they would say, man, tell the person, come get you. You like, I'll let them come get you. You know what I'm saying? They can have you or they can come take you. And damn, am I that easily replaceable? Can you dismiss me that easily? You know what I'm saying? And so then you got to start asking the question,
Why
am
am
I
I
a
so
free
easy?
pick? Yeah, am I a free pick, nigga? Was I just like, you just was walking by and hey, I'll fuck with you today, but if they want you, they can have you because you ain't really worth nothing. What's the value in that? Am I so again? But that go back to what we were saying the whole time, nigga. How do y'all view the person you're dealing with? You know what I'm saying? Or is the person that you're dealing with substance or non-substance? Can a nigga be? Can you be? If you're so easily replaceable, if you wouldn't even fight for the motherfucker that you got, but I don't know though, because I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna be fighting for nobody either though. If you want to leave, leave, nigga. All right. So I guess the answer to that question is yes, but then is no. But then is no, because we'll tell a motherfucker to go, but then be calling him on the phone. You with that nigga? What you doing? Can I come over? You know what? Because I'm like a contradiction. Because I'll say, hey, if you can take her, you can have her. And if you take her, then I'm going to be mad at her. Like, why did you even let that nigga holler at you? Like, that conversation going to be different. Why did you even give him your number? You said we can try. Yeah, I was lying. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
if you take her, then she wasn't really yours. She wasn't really mine. But and then on the other part of that though, then it becomes game on. Now it's a challenge. Now because you just let this nigga holler at you. So now I feel like man, this nigga's playing chess. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now,
Well, when you said why am I so easy to walk away from, how I took it is like because there's people who have been like working to get in relationships, and every time they seem like they finally in a relationship, something happens and a person breaks off the relationship and they left wondering why. And people really have that question of why are they so easy for people just to walk out of their lives when they try their hardest to hold on to people. So what if, it's a little different when a person is working to hold on to someone else, and they feel like everything is good. People have experienced where they felt like everything was going great, and out of nowhere, a person walks out of their life when they felt like everything, there was no signs of this happening. You know what I mean? So when you said that, I thought it was a good question. Like I said, we can talk about it next episode. But there are people who feel like they trying to figure out why it's so easy for people to walk out of their life when they would rather fight to hold on to relationships and not just easily walk out. They trying to figure out why is it so easy for other people to walk out of their life. And it's a lot of people like that struggle with that. I know some people personally who have that question. So when you sent that, that's what I thought about. And
yeah.
and then that's a form of self-reflection where you start to have self-reflection and think about, what you
Cause are
want,
we
who you are.
are we jealous? Am I a jealous person? God damn, that makes you think of if you would fight for a person, do that make you a jealous type person? Like, is you jealous because you see somebody else get her, or is you just like, damn, that was mine in the beginning, so you want like,
I mean,
damn.
a person could be leaving and not necessarily you're assuming that a person is leaving for somebody else. That's a that could be a thing, but a person could just be saying they just want to be on their own. Which would that be worse? No, I'm not leaving for nobody else. Just don't want to be with you. And then that would be what causes a person to say, well, why am I so easy to walk away from? You know what I mean? Some people really deal with that a lot. I think I could be wrong, but from what I've seen, it's more women that deal with that. Like, why are they so easy to walk away from? You know,
I don't think I can even handle a woman. I don't even think I for me. I
if
don't
you
think
could
I
tie
can.
it, if you could tie it to, oh, they left for that person, that might give you at least something to be mad at and something tangible. But if it's like
Yeah.
they just left and they not with nobody else, there's nothing else going on, they just got away from that individual and they don't know why, that I think that's a little bit, I think that's difficult
And
to deal with.
yeah. Fuck, let me break up with you. If you gotta trick me, let me break up with you. Because I don't think I can. There go the message. I can't let you break up with me and 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 me not try to get you back because I can't give you that control, enough control to end this. Like we can either end it mutually, but I still even with us ending it mutually, I still need the upper hand in that. I still need the upper hand in there. Like, all right, yeah, I stop fucking with you. Not you stop fucking with me, even though it was mutual, but I stop fucking because other than that, then I'm gonna keep trying to get you back just so I can get my upper hand. I'm
Yeah,
petty. I'm a petty
but
thief.
see, hey, CC, so what if they did establish expectations though, right? If they never established expectations, absolutely. So they never established that this was going to be something that went past 6 months or whatever. But what if they did? What if they sat down before they even got into a relationship or started spending the night at each other's house that they were both looking for? They checked off all the boxes and everything was going good, at least in their head, everything was going good and everything they talked about. Um, you know, what if they did set expectations? Because then, you know, there are people who have set these expectations and they still get walked away from. Controlling a breakup is diabolical. Yeah, dude is crazy.
Yeah,
Like, you
but
can let me break up with you.
yeah, like because I don't. I'm petty. I'm super petty. So no, no,
So I
it's
don't
not
want to
going
tell
to.
the truth.
I'm again. Just go back to that cocky and arrogant shit because I'm conceited. I fuck that. No, like all right, you broke up with me. All right, it's all good. I'll call you. I'll text you. I'll say whatever. Hey man, you know, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, you want to go get some food? Yeah, let's go get some food. Cool, let's go. And as soon as I feel like we back, cool. Yeah,
It's
all
over.
right, it's over with. I'm gonna ghost you. I ain't gonna call you. I ain't gonna do none of that shit. Cause guess what? You ain't breaking up with me. I'll break up with you. Fuck all that bullshit. I
Yeah.
because I can feel better. I can sleep a little bit better. At least I know this motherfucker might be crazy, but she ain't gonna be able to say this nigga's crazy, even
So
though a nigga's crazy.
so to the people who have dealt with that where they was looking for the answers, the truth will hurt, I think, but I think the real issue is that people may not be being honest with themselves about what they are bringing to the table and how people perceive them within the relationship, and they're constantly looking for happiness in somebody else. And when a person feels like they are carrying too much weight from people's past relationships, or they can't make this person, or whatever it is, then they're easy to walk away from, because once they get into uh, a rhythm of a regular relationship, the other person really starts to see like, oh, nah, they want something different than what we talked about up front. But I think when you sent me that, what I text you back was self-reflection. I think that
Mm,
the answer is that a person has to reflect on themselves and be honest and truthful with themselves. Don't look for somebody else to give you the truth, because they might be sparing your feelings. But if you feel like you easily somebody that people have walked away from and you're not 100% sure why, just be honest and truthful with yourself about what it could be that you may need to work on in yourself, and what you might be doing that might be overbearing or drawing people away from you that they don't want to put up with. And they may not want to tell you because the truth hurts, but you got to really just make sure
see,
you be
you know why
truthful
people
with
don't
yourself.
check on people when they before they start body rolling? Because the mission was to body roll. And then once a nigga body rolls, then a nigga can see what it is if this person, if this relationship
So
is
you
worth
saying they,
growing.
they check all the boxes, they had a conversation, everything is good, But when they start having relations on a regular basis, they like, oh, that's trash. And they like, I'm cool. I don't want to be part of this. She's cool. She do everything. I like everything about her, but the sex is trash. She don't do the stuff that I like. That could be what it is. That could be what it is. It could be what it is. Or it could got some bad habits. People be having bad habits, little nasty habits that irk people. It could be your habits. You know what I mean? Could be
I
your
went in the bathroom one day and seen blood on my seat.
Oh, come on, cuz. Let's not. Just say habits. Bad habits. It could be bad habits, and people could have bad habits. And those little bad habits that irk, we don't gotta get like super detailed with bad habits. We just say bad habits, like leaving the toilet seat up or something. And it people bad habits though could be a turnoff to an individual. So I think a lot of times people could, once they start being around a person consistently, more of those habits start to show up, and motherfucker could be kicking back like, oh, motherfucker don't wash their hands thoroughly. I mean, it could be any type of bad habit. Motherfucker be, one of the things I hate when people be like a cough and don't cover their mouth.
Yeah.
It don't matter how a girl can be as cute as she thinks she is. If she cough like this, that's like a pretty girl smoke a cigarette or something. They're no longer pretty. It's out the window. She could be all the stuff that we talked about earlier, face pretty, body. And if you walk up to her and she keep going like this, coughing all out, not covering up, she's no longer attractive. So a person can be attractive. They can be nice. They can be cool, fun to be around, but it could be their habits that they haven't even looked at themselves and changed them bad habits. And this is why best practices are important, because best practices change habits, and habits fuel a lifestyle. So your habits will shape your lifestyle. And a lot of bad habits like snoring. You don't know that somebody snore with their mouth open and be kicking and talking in their sleep till you laying next to them in bed. So if a person, it may not be that you're easy to walk away from because all the things that are good about you. It might be all the things that a person is choosing to ignore and not address, which would be those bad habits. Because everybody got bad habits, but some people are in the practice of improving one bad habit at a time. So if you start checking that list, like you be talking about checking that list, start checking the list of your bad habits. And once you start cleaning up some of those bad habits that are within your control, you probably find yourself in healthier relationships because your habits have changed for the better.
Let me give a sneaky fitness tip real quick. Sneaky. It ain't even no fitness tip, but I'm going to give it. Hey, women, ladies, listen. I'm going to give y'all some game. We look at y'all face. I'm going to tell y'all some of y'all should do every time if you're confident. When you walk in the man house that you're interested in, that you're really serious about, if you got on shoes and socks, take your socks
Take them off. Take them off.
Let us see your feet.
Take them off. Let them see them. Let them
see them. You gotta see your feet, because if your feet is ugly, this shit ain't going nowhere.
Hey, a dark ass lips. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Just bad habits, right? Burping or just certain things that people just like. What? Oh, I didn't know that was a habit. But yeah, hey, that's real. If you got some pretty feet, that's like the icing on the cake.
Yeah, take them off. As soon as you walk in, you know your feet pretty.
Oh,
man,
come over with some sandals on.
And a nigga might be in for the surprise. If you come in there in that nice little sweatsuit or something, velour, whatever y'all be wearing, and you take off that little sock, not the big ass tube sock that niggas be wearing.
The dude sock. You put on the dude sock because you didn't feel like
don't come with that socks. Shit. Yeah, put on that. You didn't feel like matching
your socks that day.
Put on that little flimsy sock that a nigga just slide off with a pinky. And if your toes is small and nice and pretty, and your feet is soft and shit, a nigga gonna be like, oh, okay. Nigga start looking at the toes and looking at the face, looking at the hair texture. Nigga start wait a minute.
How she stand, how she sit, how she walk.
Man, you better know it, because we start looking at everything now. Now we start looking at your hands, how small your fingers is, if they soft. Oh, you smell good. Oh, you smell like cherry almond Jergens. Oh, that's what you was doing? That's what we look for. So we look at all these things, and then if your feet fucked up, you got that crust on the back of them, you got that little corn on the side of them, You know that bottom look like it got ash on the bottom of it. We already really turned off at this point. Even if we hollered at you with the good conversation, like we was gonna make something happen, you will notice how that
And you start
conversation
coughing out in your. Are
you will
you
notice
smoking
how that
cigarettes?
conversation start reeling back. So
Oh
you trying
man,
to you trying to hit this
them
blunt?
habits start showing. Them habits start coming out. You know, when you in a car, when a dude is in a car, we finna get out of here though, because we going way over. But
Yeah.
you know what, a dude is in a car. One of the signs of like, ooh, is if he look over and she kick her shoes off. She got some pretty feet in the car. She like tuck her feet like up in the seat like this. You know how they can sit up in the seat and have feet in the seat at the same time with them, and you be looking over like this. That mean the evening is going very well, and it's about to get even better. But it's a sign of comfort, relaxation, and it's also depending on the dude, that head to toe skin. It's like it's a stamp of approval for them. Like, ooh.
Don't put them feet on that dashboard, and you know
Yeah,
damn
don't
well
put
them
your
feet ain't
feet.
supposed to be on
Yeah,
that dashboard.
unless you
Don't do
trying
that
to.
shit.
Yeah, I'm
And
telling
y'all
you.
ain't gotta ask a nigga, ooh, my feet pretty, huh? You ain't gotta ask a nigga, we already looked. We already look. You will know if your feet pretty because the nigga start massaging your feet. Let me see them. Nigga will
Yeah, as
take
soon as
your
they get
leg
out
and
in the
put it up
car, as
on
soon as
that
you pull
lap.
them out of the car, nigga driving like this. Oh, let me see.
Yep.
Let me
Nigga, take your foot, put his foot by his face, nigga, smelling your
Oh,
foot,
shit.
touch it
Oh,
up.
wait a minute. We get to anyway, head to toe and everything goes.
But y'all toes be toe up from the floor. We men, our feet though. Listen, we men, we working. Our feet, we ain't trying to take
I've
that.
been wearing boots
Y'all,
all day.
right.
When the last time you got on steel toes? When you was walking around in steel toes?
Y'all don't corn, cricket toes, nails be dark.
I played football for 13
Hey,
years. When you played football for 13 years?
Listen.
You played football for 13 years? You was running around in cleats?
Right, but hey, women, listen. I'm a big foot person. So I look for that baby toe. I look for that corn on the baby toe. If it got that little on the side of it, like, you know, if that
So,
shit extra big and hang on the side like you've been dragging that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? If I go to rub that bottom of that motherfucker and it's a little bit crunchy, you know, or I'm gonna crack your toes and I want to hear that motherfucker go, and to see if you've been like, I look for all that. Like if I see the paint on the top of your toe, I'm nitpicking.
A lot of men, that is a good one for women though. A lot of men do be wearing them hats all day, every day. He can have a suit on, still got a hat. He can be at a picnic, still got a hat. In a pool with a hat. Everywhere they go, got a hat on. And then
let me see that hairline.
And then one day that hat gotta come off. I got a partner. He ain't letting this. He getting. Man, I ain't gonna say too much because they don't know who I'm talking about. But I got a partner. He ain't letting that hat come off for nothing.
Hey, listen. Hey, let a nigga, man, it be a nigga in the gym with me. This nigga hairline go way the fuck back here.
Or they got that smartphone in the gym.
Man, this nigga. Listen, I get it, man. Tell him nigga this nigga head be sweating in that goddamn hat. But y'all be wearing these goddamn wigs. That nigga know you got that big ass wig on your
toes gotta crack a certain way. Women are doing. The toes gotta crack a certain way. Women are doomed.
Be worried about our feet and talk with crusties. Laughing, man. Hey, listen, man. What the toes gotta crack a certain way.
Like, hold on, them pop. How they was hold on, what noise was that?
Hey, listen,
I
go to touching them motherfucker. Clack, clack. Hey, P, one day my sister sent me I think she sent me this. I ain't even sure. She sent me one where the lady was getting her feet done, and the lady didn't have no toenail on the top foot, on the top toe. She didn't have no toenail. And she was in the nail salon, and they added a toenail to her, put a French tip on it and everything.
Oh, that's like them dudes getting them man units and shit.
But here's the thing. I told you, nigga like feet. So imagine you just got whooped. You thinking she got some pretty ass feet, my nigga, and you up in this little
real toenails.
And you go, let me get this toe. Let me get this toe. Let me get this toe.
That motherfucker come off.
And you got a big ass fucking big toenail in your mouth because this motherfucker toenail that popped off in your mouth. My
I
nigga,
think
what do you do in that situation?
I
I ain't gonna lie, I might fight her.
I think they got a point though with the hats, because I do know a lot of dudes that will never take their hat off for nothing. Every time you see them, they got a hat on, and then they got that sunroof top in the middle. But anyway,
Hey, listen, man. Sometimes nigga, hey, y'all gotta understand, niggas get receding hairlines. Y'all do too. I done seen some women with
the
fucked up
edges,
hairlines. They
them
should be like
edges,
this.
and them
Yeah.
edges get the in that back part get the
Hey,
thinning.
hey, P, you know what they be like? I was today years old when I found out this. Listen, I'm from the era where y'all was using Pro Style gel and taking the front pieces of y'all hair and making it look like y'all got baby hairs and having hella brown shit sliding down y'all face.
Don't sweat. Don't start sweating.
Yeah, I'm from that era where y'all hair be hella hard on y'all head and shit. So, you know, I'm from that era, man. So we ain't gonna talk about hairlines and shit, cause some women wasn't even having hair. I tell you, I had that little ass ponytail stick up with that dirty
Struggling,
ass scrunchie. That
struggling.
remember that dirty ass scrunchie too. Scrunchie was white, but now it's white and brown from
That's
all
from
that Pro
the
Style
pro
gel.
style. That's
Yeah.
from the pro
And I
style.
know y'all used it because we used it too. We be in the bathroom putting that shit in our hand, wetting our hair, and getting curls. Shit be crunchy than the motherfucker. Old ass
Yeah.
niggas. We old, P. Well, we ain't
I'm
old,
getting,
we middle age, we prime. We prime.
I'm just getting better with time, baby. That's all that's going on
Yeah.
over here. I'm getting better with time. That's all that's going on.
Listen,
You
listen,
know, and
let's
it's
get
a
ready.
blessing to be able to get better with time. And that's why fitness is a must. Your mindset, your
What's your
skills,
fitness tip of the day?
mindset is the most important. Said train the brain and the body will follow. I really truly live by that. Fitness tip of the day before we get out of here. Um, focus on your mobility. Mobility is important. It doesn't matter if you're an athlete. It doesn't matter if you're a non-athlete. It doesn't matter if you're old or young. You want to make sure one of the worst things people do is like when I sit on this, when we doing this is the longest that I sit without standing up. I never sit this long other than this. One of the worst things that people do, and it's been studies and people have equated it to like smoking cigarettes, the effects that a sedentary lifestyle has on the human body. People sit as they get older and older, start getting into their late teens and 20s and 30s and on and so forth. They start sitting more and more and more, and they become sedentary. And one of the worst things that a person can have on their health is a sedentary lifestyle. So, my fitness tip of the day is do not be sitting and being sedentary and then talking about your health, because one of the things that's contributing to bad health is being sedentary. Keep your mobility and keep moving. Like when I get up from here, I'm gonna go stretch because this the longest I sit without moving. You know what I mean? Some people sit at their desks at work, they sit in the car. So don't have a sedentary lifestyle and expect to be healthy. You got to keep yourself moving and grooving.
Hey, P. She said, Shamika said, take men on the first date to the pool and let's see that Beijing come off. And I just sit over here and just thought about. I just seen something on YouTube
Huh?
where bust
Take these men swimming on the first day.
let the
What's
Beijing come.
Beijing? What's
That
Beijing?
goddamn hair paint, that hair dye,
Oh, that all the
that
people
shit.
be getting.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Hey, hey, you
I
take me.
seen Buster
Hey,
Rhymes.
you take me swimming on the first date. You ain't gonna never want to leave because when this shirt come off, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what's up under this hood. You know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? I don't even want to go to the pool. You offer me to go to the pool, I ain't going. You know what I'm talking about? Because I take this shirt off, it's gonna be a whole problem. This is gonna be a whole situation. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's up under the hood. It's up under here. You know what I'm talking about? We can go to the pool, to the beach, and everywhere else. You know what I'm talking about? We might you might not want to have your partners there though. Girl, who is that with the shirt off? Niggas gonna be like, hey, nigga, put your shirt on. Cuz, why you got your shirt off, bruh?
Hey, hey, listen.
Bruh, why you got your shirt off, though? I was at a thing. We do these fitness events, and we was doing a fitness event at Mosswood Park. And my partner, we was out there, and they was like, oh, let's do some pull-ups, whatever. And they like, and then they was like, oh, let's have a contest, whatever. So we doing our pull-ups. You know, we hot. We don't want our clothes to be sweaty. So I got my shirt off. Boom. Dude walked by like, hey, man, y'all put y'all shirt on. My lady out here. Yeah, we can go to the pool when you want to go. I'm out. Give me an excuse to take my shirt off. Anyway, I'm joking.
All right, listen. I was thinking about this hairline shit, and I seen Busta Rhymes on YouTube the other day, my nigga, and he had hella the Beijing covered on his head. And he messed with the biggest troll on the internet ever, 50 Cent.
Yeah, I was trying to get a fitness tip, and this fool over here laughing at the shit over the
Cause,
fitness tip.
cause
And I was
I'm
still
laughing.
trying to keep it together. And I was still trying to keep it professional and
Cause
get a
the nigga,
professional tip. And this
that
dude
nigga,
over here laughing.
this nigga 50 told this nigga Busta Rhymes that he had a leather hairline on, nigga.
What?
He said this nigga got a leather hairline. So when she said take a nigga to the pool and let's see the Beijing come off, all I thought was this nigga Busta Rhymes with a leather hairline, nigga. you ever seen niggas up close with that shit on? Like, nigga, we know that shit, nigga. Take that shit off your head, nigga. This shit, nigga.
Chris goes say.
He a fitness model activist. Yeah, he is. Let me take this shirt off, nigga. Nigga. He out here trying to make everybody look bad and shit. Yo, let me take this shirt off, nigga. Keep your shirt on, nigga.
Oh shit.
Nigga, hold on. I'm going to this shirt, nigga. Let me take mine off. I'll be out there thinking I'm doing something too. I'll be walking like I'm out here doing something. Looking at it, I don't give a fuck. I'm arrogant. Hey, P go crazy. Hey, they can look. I'm looking for the hair dye in the pool, right over there. Yeah. Hey, listen. Hey, man. I'm glad y'all came in and tuned in.
Appreciate y'all, man.
These
Thank
2
y'all.
hours,
We kept
man.
y'all longer than we normally go. So thank y'all for staying on with us.
Y'all get on with us next or either on Sunday or Wednesdays. Man, I think Wednesdays it'd be a lot better on Wednesday because y'all get to interact with us more. Sundays be them nights. But next week, I still ain't got my shirts from P yet, but I know they coming. Cause guess what? It don't matter. Cause guess what?
Oh yeah, they coming.
Cause next week, I'm gonna put all y'all names in the hat. I'm gonna look at this chat. I'm gonna screenshot it. I'm gonna put all y'all names in the
Everybody
hat.
that was in here today,
y'all names going in the hat. And next week on the show, next Wednesday,
we're doing a giveaway.
We're gonna do the giveaway. I'm gonna pull y'all names out the hat. So let's see.
But if you're not here and we can't give it to you, we gonna go to the next name. So make sure you tune in next week.
Hey, that was a good little way to make it. You're trapped. That's us looking in your eyes.
That's business 101.
Listen. So y'all come back. I think next week we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something. It's either gonna be the shirt or a gift card.
We'll probably do both. We'll do a shirt with a gift card.
Nah, hell no.
You trying to get
no,
I knew he was gonna say no.
You want somebody, nigga, one, nigga. You can't give away. You ain't never called the radio station. They gave away 2 gifts at one time.
I knew he was gonna say no.
Shit, nigga, you gotta say something for the next one. This nigga just trying. We're gonna give away a free shirt.
We're gonna give away a free shirt. Y'all let us know y'all size. We're gonna take screenshots of everybody that was in the chat today. And then whoever will shake it up in the hat, and whoever wins will send you your shirt. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us.
Hey man, y'all gonna be back on Wednesday. We're gonna be back on Wednesday. We don't know what we're gonna talk about. But
your niece said, "Mel, that sweatshirt you got on. That's good enough."
You got it. Say less. It might be a little bit big for you, but you know, hey.
We appreciate y'all rocking with us for another live episode of No Cap. We will be back on Sunday at like 6:30, and we are usually on Sundays and Wednesdays. So catch us every Sunday and every Wednesday. We will be doing a giveaway next show. If there's anything you would like us to talk about, give us some context and anything to talk about, and we will bring it up on our next episode. You can hit us on our Instagram, which is No Cap TV. Also, our personal Instagrams, which is Train the Brain Fit Club. All my stuff is TTBFC, like my shirt say, Train the Brain Fit Club. And then KC is Self-Invested 81, or C
Transportation. Fuck with it. You know, we everywhere.
Yeah, we everywhere like air. So make sure you there. You hear you. Y'all make sure y'all tap in and let us know what y'all want us to talk about. We'll talk about on the next episode.
And we appreciate y'all, man. God blessings. Hey, and remember, ask yourself today, what are you grateful for today? What are you appreciative of today? Because guess what? You woke up, but got to be a little bit more than that. So until next time, man.
We appreciate y'all.
You already. Yep, in a minute. Hold on.